Hello. Welcome to our time to get creative together. I'm Jane. Let me move this to the little chat section. So, welcome to Promise Resource Network. I am so grateful to have this offering. One, because I get to wear my painting smock that I've had for a very long time. It's extremely flattering, I know. If you want one like it in your own pattern, you too can go to the Goodwill, Salvation Army, Value Village, or any other local thrift store and find one of your own. Anyway, so I am making sure that my phone is on silent because I don't want it to interrupt me. So I've been working on this painting, and I want to work on it today. I just noticed a piece of the paint fell off. Don't know why. That's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I want to work on this painting. I will show it to you before I put the palette on it because then I start getting it everywhere. Okay, so check it out. So this is it. I'm gonna move you around. It's a big one. It's a real big one, y'all. Whoa. Ta-da. So, yeah. While you tune in, my encouragement is to use this time to create. Anything. You can paint, draw, doodle, crochet, knit, other words that have to do with those types of things that I don't know because I don't do them. You can make friendship bracelets. I'm looking at my paint. I'm not distracting. I'm actually looking at paint colors. Ooh. I think I know what I want to use. Okay. It'll be interesting. What I have in mind. So, this is going to be real interesting how this is going to pan out. So I want to use black on the bottom, white on the top, and then make some type of a rainbow goodness between them. We're going to see how that works. So something that I want to kind of talk about is creative energy. And I'm going to get to it in a second because I apparently cannot at the same time talk about anything and do this and pick out colors. Like, what is up with that? Is that weird? I'm okay if it is. I'm okay. Hey, Mama, how you doing? I'm picking out paint colors so I can get on this. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, got my colors. Yeah. So how are you? We have a new moon. Whoa. Coming up on Saturday. And an eclipse, which I need to look up the time of that. I mentioned it in the last offering, but I don't remember. And I don't think it's necessarily going to be visible to us. It may be like a southern hemisphere thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, how are you? How are you doing? Okay. I got my tubes of paint lined up. My palette. Okay, I'm gonna start on the far one. I'm starting on the far side. All right. I have someone gave me wheat, like a dried wheat plant, and I have them, and they get in the way sometimes. So let's see. I have this one left to do. I'm gonna do this one up here. So we're gonna tilt it, and this is the one I'm gonna work on today. I'm so excited to get this complete, although I'm taking my time and I'm enjoying every moment. I'm really, really excited to like be complete and like take the back off and hang it. I'm excited to paint the frame of it. I don't even know what that's gonna look like. I'm excited about it nonetheless. Okay. So you can tell with this one, that was when I had put the white on the bottom and then I made like little rainbow dot stripes and then I used a paintbrush to make them all kind of flow together in that way. So I was inspired by that to do these next two big top things because this is next to the black and white and gray one. And I want to like basically if these two had a baby in my head, that's what I'm going to create for that one. So I'm going to put black on the bottom and then white above it. And then I'm going to put rainbowy kind of colors and see how it goes. It's either going to be fantastic or not. But I'm open to trying. So Mama Jane, I know you're on here. Have you started any painting or creating? I'll wait for your answer while I drink my smoothie. I needed that. It's a little gritty. I don't think I've blended it long enough. So if I randomly start choking, I'm okay. It's just powder in my throat from my shake. That's the shake. In case you were wondering what that is. I was thinking about how there's we're in this time of year where it's like almost winter. It's getting colder, except today. It's definitely not cold today here. But this may be kind of cool. We're gonna see how this turns out. But I don't know about y'all, but like this is the time of year where it's real easy for me to just like not do a lot and like literally just kind of like become really kind of just immobile in my movements and my creative process. Like my creative energy can kind of plummet during these colder months. So to me, that says it's really important then to make sure that I'm at least doing something creative during these colder months so I can keep this energy moving. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, unless we talk about something else, which is totally cool. Let's see, asked Mama Jane if she's been doing anything creative. She says, unfortunately, no, but she has her Christmas shopping completed. And it's going to 68 there today. Yeah, it's going to be like 72 here. It's very interesting. Hey, Roberta. I'm happy you're on here. Roberta, have you been doing anything creative? Letting any creative energy move? I find that because this time of year is so focused on shopping, right? That it can be a time that we overlook our own selfish joy. Still driving, Roberta? That we can look over our own joy and creativity because we're so busy accommodating our lives for others, right? We're either buying for others. Now, I get also there are some of us, though, that when we buy for others, we just go ahead and buy a little something for ourselves, too. Let's see. Hey, Kim, how are you? Bird says, I don't get to do what I want. Ever? It's time to change that. You're only going to live through your life once, Roberta. Once. And if you don't do what you want to do, that means your heart isn't getting to do what it wants to do. Do it. Do something that you want to do. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. That doesn't sound like fun to me, but I hope you're enjoying it. Making time for yourself to be creative. Because here's the thing about creativity, y'all. When we do creative things, whatever that is, dance, write, draw, paint, knit, creating something that's never been created before. And that can even be like cooking something, like I'm going to try a recipe or make up a recipe, whatever. Anyway, when we do that, scientifically speaking, we completely change like the trajectory of our well-being. Like we get better. We get healthier. Wow, this is so interesting. I put the black on there and then I put white on top of it. And I mean, it's making this like gray color, and I get that, but I wasn't expecting it to like go that light. I'm gonna get a little bit more black on there. There we go. Like, why is it doing that? But like, we are the only ones they're gonna create from our own perspective. You know, like my mom's on here, right? Let's see, she says, I try to be creative in wrapping and bagging the gifts. And those just get torn up, right? And then you always wrap gifts, and it is always so like beautiful. Like it really is beautiful. And thinking about like, what will I be able to hold on to from that? You know, like if you write a story, if you have a journal, if you paint something, if you draw something, granted food gets eaten, although you can take pictures of it. But it is nourishing for the actual physical body. Like that's a thing. Hey Ty, how are you? Oh good, you're about to paint. Awesome. But like when I die, I get that this piece of painting that I'm doing literally could be thrown in the garbage can. Whatever. And this could end up in someone's home that doesn't know me at all. Cool. It has a lot of really good energy in it. Got mantras in some of it, whatever. It could go in someone's home that knows me. You know, maybe someone takes it and they hate me and they get to destroy it, and how cathartic and healing that would be for them. This is going to live long. This could live longer than me. This could have more impact than I could have. It may not. It could just be a bunch of acrylic paint on a piece of glass. And there's something about creating something, y'all, that, like, could you imagine if Michelangelo was like, nah, I'm not going to create. Ain't got time for that. You know, Picasso, whoa, what if Picasso was like, I mean, I'm only drawing, I'm only sketching. He would never have gotten into all the other forms and mediums that he did. You know, what if, Whitney Houston, right? That's a creator, was. What if she were like, oh, I don't really have time. I don't have time to sing. I'm busy. I gotta do for these other people. Like, there's so much joy that I would not have experienced if Whitney Houston didn't sing, right? Let's see, Ty says, I was crocheting earlier, but yes, painting will help me activate. Yes. Feeling a lot of emotions and a lot going on, and I'm feeling that'll get better. It will get better. Oh, you made 70 pieces. That's awesome. Mom Jane says, I think we all have an impact on people that we're totally unaware of. That is true. And like my memories are what I have, right? Like my memories of my mom. That's what I have. Now, if I have a picture of my mom and me, that's a whole other story. It's a whole different feeling that gets conjured up. Now, if I have a note or a card that my mom wrote me, ooh, that's a whole other ballgame, right? Now, what if I had a memory of, or a what if I have ooh, I want another color. Conversation whiplash. There we go. That's the one I want. Yes. Okay. tell. I just poured some lines of paint on that. Ty says, I started to make jewelry and crochet hats and scarves and gloves. Dang, you have been super creative. Yay. I love that. Thank you for telling me that. So back to this stuff with the mom. So what if my mom made a painting and she gave it to me? I could pass that down. I could share that. I could look at it all the time. It's different. It's different. It's different to know that my mom, in this example, touched something from her heart and let it pour out and be created on something, and that she was brave enough to share it and give it. Creativity is more impactful than we give ourselves credit for, because we've been trained to believe that we aren't good. And that's lame. Rolling up my sleeve for that one. Oh, you have your notes from January when I talked about seeing yourself as awesome and amazing. Yay. Oh, thank you for that reflection, Ty. You've impacted me too, dear friend. Your presence. Let's see. That's not really working out the way I would like. So we're just gonna do something different. Okay. This is interesting. I started to move it, but the underlayer started to pull up. So then I was just seeing through it, and I don't want to do that. So I am blooping. That's the technical artistic term, by the way, is blooping. Anyway, it's really not. But that's okay. I'm doing my best. Aww. The top of your head started tingling. Yes. Yes. I love that. Yeah. When we allow ourselves to be creative, we are literally purging old density, old beliefs, old ways of being that aren't serving us anymore. So like, say I've had a fear of being creative and I step through that fear, then I am changing everything about me. Like I'm changing my DNA. I'm changing my genetics. I'm changing my epigenetics. So now I'm changing through timelines of my ancestors in both directions. It's nuts. But we find ourselves, right? We just find ourselves too busy. Too busy to paint. I'm too busy. I have other things to do. I have a friend that loves to do this. They love to paint and they love to be creative. And they don't do it. They busy themselves when they have free time by working out. And not that working out is good or bad. What I'm saying is that they don't let any of their creative energy out. They just move the physical energy. They don't understand the type of energy that moves through the body when we are creative. And I've seen them be creative, and I'm like, please be more creative more often. I love it so much. It feels so good for me to see it. Oh, this is looking cool. So I'm basically stippling, like dotting with a brush. It went from lines to dots. Line, line, dot, dot. Remember that? Operation Cootie Shot. Need to move the mental and emotional too. Yes, exactly. Yes, the mental energy, sometimes it moves too much, right? It's like, I can't get my brain to stop. Doing something creative lets it stop. You know, the emotional energy moves through us and can like kind of stabilize itself when we do creative stuff.
it's true. It's like legitimate. It's for real. I promise, it's so true. Y'all, I'm really, this is what I like about being creative. Because I had this idea and vision in my mind,
and what's happening is nothing like it. Like, not even a little bit, but it's cooler than I could have imagined. Ty says, I worked in an art gallery for years and we painted murals and would have community paint projects. I love that. Go to different restaurants and businesses and paint outside. Miss, I just threw glitter all over my canvas. So check this.
I'm glad you said that. I have a painting from a friend, and he is amazing, and he paints the painting,
and then while it's wet, he pours the glitter on it, shakes it up, blows it off.
And so that it sticks to where all of the wet paint still was. It's really cool. So I think it's a good idea. I like that you said that you put the glitter in the paint and mixed it.
Yo, I bought a pair of slippers.
They look like little, like if ballerina shoes and the ruby slippers had a baby from the Wizard of Oz. They're like, they have a bow on it and they're super cute. But I didn't realize that the glitter that was on them was like glitter until I was sitting on my yoga mat with them and got up and I was like, what is all over my yoga mat? It was glitter, because y'all know glitter doesn't play. Like, you get glitter on one thing and it's gonna be everywhere, because it's glitter. Because it's glitter. Y'all, I am so excited about this.
Ooh, you know what this looks like? It looks like rainbow snakeskin. Ah! Rainbow snakeskin. Rainbow snakeskin.
Not to be confused with Rumpelstiltskin. Totally different. Which, by the way, Rumpelstiltskin, creepy. Didn't he like kidnap a girl and like
make her work
and like was like only gonna let her go if she could
figure out his name? Is that what happened? Was that Rumpelstiltskin? Hey, Sarah Catherine! He's talking about Rumpelstiltskin. That's a creepy story. Like, and was it gold? Am I thinking of another one? You're making a rainbow mala? Oh my gosh. I love that. I love the creative. Y'all, can I just give a shout out to homies in the world that use their creative energy to make jewelry? Because I love jewelry. And I love Sarah Catherine's malas so much. Ooh. You're throwing glitter at Rumpelstiltskin. Is that the story though? Like, was the story of Rumpelstiltskin that he had kidnapped a human, put her in a tower, and made her spin gold? Grimm's fairy tale is full of creepiness like that. It really is. Sarah Catherine, you make the, not like judgmentally the best, but just like the best malas ever. Okay, check this out. I wonder, can you see it? I did that one. That's the one that I just did. I'm going to add a little bit of white into that blue because it feels a little dark to me. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if you can see it.
But put a little smidgen of white right in that space. Little dark. Perfect.
I'm going to try a version of that again over here on the big side. On the big side, folks. Zoom in, please. Okay, let me see if I can. Ready? You're going to make a dream catcher next? I've never made a dream catcher. Okay, that's what I did. The one that's, I can't hold it, but I did that one. And then I did that one last time. And now I'm going to do that one right there, the empty one. That's what I'm going to do now. Oh, dag nabbit. Where do I get the glass to paint? I just got that. Someone gave me someone gave this to me. They just donated this to me. So I gotta plug this back in. I love your all's patience with me. Just so you know. Yeah, someone just gave it to me. So like you can go to like a thrift store and just get a piece of art that has the glass over it. And then you just take the art out and do whatever you want with it. You can paint over the art and then you can paint over the glass. That's what I do. You can also use mirrors. Mom had the idea of doing it on a mirror. And I was like, that's a good idea, Mom, do it. And then she said, I'm too busy wrapping Christmas gifts. And then I cried like a baby. I didn't really cry like a baby, but I'm trying to be dramatic so that I get that woman to paint. Peer pressure, mother. Peer pressure. It's cool, right? Just kidding, Mom. Ooh, gonna paint a glass cup. Okay, so check this though. If you paint a glass cup because you'll handle it more, the paint will come off because it comes off way easy. So if you paint a glass cup, just like have it be like something that like sits on a shelf and doesn't really get touched at all. It's advice. You do you. You do what you want to do. You can also paint like your bathroom mirror and just wipe it off every day and do a new one. Oh, you want everyone to paint to relieve the pressure. It's so true. Okay. My little tape came off a little bit, so I gotta hold it down. So I'd taken the craft tape. I need to get more to make the different shapes on here that I'm kind of working with because it feels like I'm just making a whole bunch of like little paintings. But painter's tape works well. Okay, it would be a decoration. Yes. I love, right? Painting the mirror. Why not, right? Like, why not paint a mirror? Why not paint a mirror? Because people tell us, you're not supposed to paint that. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know about y'all, but like, I am so like done living in a world that's telling me what to do. Period. And especially when it's stuff that I don't want to do. Ooh, yeah. Sarah Catherine says, I've seen artists take thrift art landscapes and paint kooky images like spaceships. It's super amusing. Yes. Yes. I haven't done that because my ability to paint like real stuff and things, I don't really have that. Mine more like color together type of style. I wouldn't even call it abstract. Anyway, I like to get used paintings, buy paintings that have already been created and paint over them. Because y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but like, I just got a piece of plant life on the painting. Let's see if I can get it up. Can I do it? Oh God. Ah. Come on, you do it. Oh, do a collage style. Okay, that would just be way easier for me. If I had to paint a spaceship, people would be like, why do you paint gray bananas?
Or everybody would be like, are you painting penises on everything? And I'd be like, there's spaceships and airplanes and fish. Telling you. It's my reality. I'll create it however I want. Paint party, jewelry party. Yeah. I love that idea. But yeah, like I'll get paintings from thrift stores anyway and just paint over them. And that way I can like repurpose it and not have to buy more canvases, because canvases, they're not cheap. They're not. It's okay that they're not cheap. I understand them. And I know people that can also like stretch their own canvas. High five to them. It's not my jam. So right now I'm painting white on that really big section. I painted black on the bottom. White is on the top. Ooh, I just had an idea. So the other one, I had done the rainbow colors horizontally. And this time, I think I'm going to do them vertically. Oh, I'm really excited. Yes. Ooh. Okay. I just got excited. I want to put the rainbow colors on it more vertically, and I'm not going to blend the black into the white so much. So I'll show you what I have before I put the rainbow bits on there. The rainbow bits. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Apparently I want to put little weird textures on here first. Okay. Okay. I listen to me. I do it. I do what I want to do. I take the paintbrush and I'm going like this. You'll see in a second. You will see. And you'll be like, okay, I understand. Boop, 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 boop. That's another thing too. When you paint, I don't know if any of you have ever done this, but if you make sounds, it makes the art look better. Like, boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 boop. So just so you know, and if you don't believe me, you have to try it when you paint. So I know Sarah Catherine, you paint. I know Ty, you paint. Mama Jane is going to start painting. I'm just teasing with you. I hope you know that. But my encouragement is to try giving the brushstroke sounds. So maybe each brushstroke is its own sound, like whatever, and just get that funny goodness in there, because I think so. Mama Jane says, "Are you gonna hang this awesome artwork in your home?" Yeah. So that's what I just did. This black and white situation. Okay. So now I'm gonna take the rainbow colors and bloop them on it. I'm going to do it differently than I did the other one. Yes. Okay. And then I'll show you. Mom Jane says, I want to make oh no, hang on. Make super loud sounds and turn on the radio. I love it. It is, it's paint music. Like, so normally when I'm painting, or doing any artsy stuff, I have music playing. For me, I play frequency music that I use in my meditations and with clients and stuff, because it literally puts the frequencies of the music in the paint, and then my paintings actually hold frequencies. I could probably sell that. I wonder if I could sell that. Like have make little paintings and infuse them with frequency. Is that like a thing? Bloop. Let's get loud. What was that song? Was it Prince? Let's get nuts. That's crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Do you? I feel like you do. What was that? Do y'all remember that? Let's get nuts, crazy. Oh, what was that? Was that Prince? Help me out, please help me. Which was it? Let's get crazy. What? I feel like it was on a show, a movie. I mean, of course, it was on a movie, but it was also on the radio all the time. I remember. Okay, I'm going to show you what I just did. Okay, so I literally just took the paint and you'll see. Where'd it go? There, I did that. See? So now I'm going to take the paint. I'm going to take the paint, the brushes, and I'm going to paint through the paint. I'm going to take the brushes through the paint. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, won't let the elevator break us down. No, let's go. Sometimes I do things and then I remember that like I'm recorded and I'm not just like hanging out with my friends. I'm so glad that like shame has like gone out of my reality and that I'm not actually embarrassed, but I'm cracking up about it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, life. Oh, this life thing. Y'all, this life thing is getting interesting, don't you think? God. Yeah, Ty says I'm gonna drip paint where you pour on the canvas and just let it go everywhere. Yes. I have a friend, Kat Wiley. She goes by Tuxedo Cat, and she's in Concord. And she is an amazing artist. And I don't know if she still does because when COVID happened, a lot of things changed. She's now doing a lot of murals for the city of Concord, or art installations. I'm sorry. And so she I'm very interested in what's happening here and on this painting. I'm kind of liking it. But she would do those paint and pour classes, and they were super fun. Mom says if I get really good with art, I might think about doing the glass on the door going into the office. The only problem is if the home is put on the market, the buyers might like it. You're going to stay in that house until you die. So it doesn't matter. And here's the thing. Do it. Here's another thing. You can scrape it off. This is one of the easiest things. I did a whole one of these and I didn't like it. I just took like a utility knife and it literally just scraped off easy peasy, like so easy. And then I like Windex and cleaned it. Like it's actually really easy. So look at that, Mom. You have no more excuses. I'm always going to find a way to support creativity, Mom. Just so you know. And people, and they talk about that. Like, when people buy houses, like they'll go into a house and be like, I don't like the color of that wall. I don't want to buy it. And I'm like, it's paint. You're buying a hundreds of thousands of dollar house. You paint the wall. Like, it's fine. Oh, yeah. Mom says my brother and I would be the ones scraping the door. Okay. You know what? If me committing to scraping the door that you paint on the glass of gets you to paint and enjoy it, yeah. Count me in. Actually, I would probably just take the door and just have Rob replace the door. And then I would put the door in my house and feel happy that I have a piece of your art to look at. So there's that. So nanny boo boo to you. Yeah, y'all, we're going through like the collective, like humanity on the global scale. I love you too, Mom. Is going through so many like really big changes. Not to like distract ourselves from it, but to just kind of come back to us. I feel like creativity is like a really healthy way to do that because it's real easy to lose ourselves when there's a lot of like going off, going around the world. See, it's a good solution, right? I know. Thank you. I'm a solution maker. Not everybody may like it, but I'll come up with a solution. So I'm getting this. I'm taking the paintbrush and I'm just kind of going like this over those colors, and I'll show you in a second. It's just that the under layer is drying, and I need to get on this part of it. I'm so happy to be standing for this. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was talking about, oh, I wish I had an easel that would like hold big heavy things. Well, I have a desk thing that works just as well. Grateful. Although I like sitting to do this was really challenging, y'all. It was so challenging. Okay. Okay. You like how I'm talking about? Okay. Okay. I'm talking to you. Okay. Don't really know what I'm talking about, but okay. Okay. Good job, paint. Good job, paint. You're doing a good job, paint. You're being paint. I'm excited to show you this in a second, y'all. And then I'll go over it and do something else, and I can feel it. This is just like the first stage. Okay. So this is what I just did. Boom. Okay. So I just swirl. I literally went to all of the colors. To all of the colors. Hey, it's 12/12. Happy December, by the way. My birthday's coming up soon. Here's another thing about when you're being creative, when I'm being creative, and I'm like, I don't really know what to do right now. I take a sip of a beverage. Thankful that I didn't choke on all the gritty goodness of it. That was a close one. So I can look at my paintbrushes. I really didn't blend that well at all. Survival rate 100%. I'm gonna do it, y'all. Doing it. Oh yeah, this is what I want. I want. Where are you, little paintbrush? I know you're in here. Yes, it is gluten-free chocolate cake season. I was wondering where you were, Ty. It really is. Tis the season. It's gluten-free chocolate cake time. I want to do. See, when I start thinking about it, I can't do it. So I just need to like go for it. What I want to, I feel like I need to add. I want to add a color to it. That's what I want to do. I want to add a color. Silva. Yes, Silva. Silver. I want to. Yes. Was that I Dream of Jeannie? Did I Dream of Jeannie just come out? Was that the I Dream of Jeannie beginning? Why is that coming through? Anybody thinking of that? Really, y'all, blend your shakes. Blend your powder proteins. Ew. Oh yeah. Taking a fan brush with silver, and it's like I'm going. Excuse me. I'm going up from the bottom and fanning up and out with the silver. It was the I Dream of Jeannie. Okay. Part of my childhood right there. I was talking to someone about my childhood, and I grew up in like at babysitters' homes. And thank you both. And and they watched um soap operas. Couldn't think of the word. And when I think about soap operas now, like not the ones that are being shown now, I don't even know if they still play them. But when I think now back to the what I was watching, yo, the subconscious messaging that goes with that is pretty messed up. It's very like very drama, first of all. It's like all drama. And it also like instilled this concept of fearing being like backstabbed and can't trust your partner. Um like the concept of like cheating and like underhandedness and stealing and just all this drama. And I'm like, OMG, that is like some deep subliminal messaging that was just put out into the subconscious of the masses, you know? And I'm like, well, no wonder I get to heal all that crap. It's in my subconscious. Dag nabbit. Son of a bee. And you know, and maybe those babysitters watched it because you know maybe they didn't have any drama in their life, right? Like maybe it was a way for them to create drama in a life that maybe would have felt boring otherwise. I don't know, but being a kid and watching that stuff probably didn't really need to do that, right? Never thought about the effect of that, right? Oh yeah, Sarah says that her baby sister watched Soaps and Soul Train. I used to watch Soul Train. I feel like that was pretty good. Mom says sorry. I mean, you were working. Um, but like, yeah, there's so much subconscious messaging, you know, and they were all like white people, um, and they were all like really wealthy. So it was even like feeding the subconscious program of like wealth as if to have all of these things, that the big house and the car and all this stuff, that you're also going to have drama with it. So it's going to have subconscious connections with our relationship to abundance, that it's going to be full of drama and challenge and underhandedness and backstabbery. Telling you, they don't call it network programming for nothing. So Soul Train has some legit good benefits though, right? Yes. I just saw Soul Train as dancing. You know, like that's the only way I ever saw Soul Train. And maybe it could have been the time that the age of me that was watching it. If I watched it now, I maybe would have a different perspective. Um, but yo, I'm really liking this. Check this out. I'm really excited. Peek this. Let me put the brush on. Look at that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Tell me if you can.
Like I've done from the dark blue over to the red. I haven't done the, I'm getting ready to do the other part. But yeah, I'm taking the little silver on the tip and just, it looks like an ocean wave of like an iridescent rainbow. And ooh, I like it. I'm grooving on it. That's another song. What was it? Madonna. Get into the groove. Yeah. Boy, you've got to prove your love to me. Like, like lyrics are funny in songs. Like they have so many like this. Does Madonna tell him how to prove his love to her? You know. And then you have the Beatles. Like, what was it? You can't buy me love. And then Madonna's like, prove your love to me. How about that? Oh, y'all, we live in such a subliminal life. Unpacking all of this, this is where creativity comes in, y'all, because we can unpack all this subliminal, subconscious crap from our brain in a safe, healthy way. Like it's safe for me to be here and paint. You know? Okay. Y'all, this looks cool. I'm grooving on this. Let me show you. Let me clean this off first. Okay. Has anyone ever been painting and taken the water that you're cleaning with and almost drink it? Might be less chunky than that shake I made. Okay, this is what I've done, y'all. This is what I've done. Ready? Where is it? There it is. Boop. Yeah, I think you can see it. So yeah, I just did that. Ta-da! So yeah, I'll move this. Sorry, got wobbly. Oh, your babysitter, not sister. I was wondering, I was like, it does, my drink does look like the paint water. I know. That's why you gotta be careful. Be careful. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I've done, and then next week we'll finish it and then start a new project. Charles says, hey, then the reverse Beatle tune, money, that's what I want. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about that one. I'm telling you, songs. Okay, so check it. This is what I have created thus far. Oh, wrong way. Ta-da! It's big, y'all. So yeah, we'll see what it, it's a thing. It looks like something that I would create. That's what it looks like. So that's it. That's the thing about being creative. Like I've seen some of the stuff that Sarah Catherine's painted, and it's unique and it's super cool, and it looks like something that only she could create. And that's what makes it so special and beautiful. So that's my encouragement, is to please paint and create, because whatever it is that you create is going to be something that no one else could do, like at all. Like it moves energy. It feels like movement, even if it's a still painting or just a bunch of one color on a canvas. Please create. Tanisha, you could send them to me on Facebook Messenger if you want. Like send me pictures. Oh yeah, Mom says that's funny. If you don't have a lot hanging on, let me know. I have one for it. And thank you, Sarah Catherine. Thanks, y'all. If you really want it, let me know. We'll see how it looks when it's complete. But
I love, thank you. But yet, like, please, that is my big encouragement is just to create. And remember that with every brushstroke or needle thing or knot or whatever it is that we're creating, it's a step in a new direction in our own life, right? It's we're very reflective of life itself. So thanks for being here with me. Hey mom, how about we take down your TV and replace it with this and get some frequency music? So basically you just listen to frequency music and stare at really weird looking art. I'm just kidding. I do feel powered up too. So I love y'all. Thank you for being here with me and hanging out. Like, you literally, like, I hope you understand that your presence with me in this now, this energy and joy that I feel is going into this painting. Like, I feel really like grateful that your energy, your words, and your presence have literally come through and been reflected out with everything that I've done. So whenever I look at this, I think of you. Like, I think of each of you, and it just really warms my heart. Oh, look, I got tears. That's love. Anyway, I love you. Enjoy this day, y'all. Get some sunshine on your skin and play. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye.